September 26, 2015. The parking lot that evening was completely packed. It was like trying to find a space in the student parking lot at 12:15 for a 12:30 class. By the time I made it through the doors, the live band was already playing and I could hear indistinct chatter through the doorway that was covered with paper streamers. It was quite beautiful. But this didn't fool me. I knew what was to come. And I was already kicking myself for letting my friend Leanna talk me into coming here. Leanna's one of those friends that we all have who we can't say no to. Leanna is nerdy, geeky, bookish, and a total romantic, just like myself, and loves wearing vintage, just like I do. So when she invited me to the final event of the Midway Village Historical Society's World War II Reenactment Days USO dance, I couldn't say no. As I walked through the streamers, I expected to see a bunch of old fogies sitting at tables sipping cranberry juice, tapping their saddle shoes to the Chattanooga choo-choo, maybe a couple or two attempting to dance. But golly gee willikers, I did not expect to see this. The gymnasium was completely packed with couples on the dance floor. There was very few people sitting aside, and there was beautiful decorations and streamers and banners and posters of Uncle Sam saying, "I want you to join the U.S. Army." There were barely any fuddy-duddies here, and in fact, there was a particular ducky shincracker, as they used to say back in the day, tearing up the dance floor. I took out my phone to document the occasion. He and his partner were dancing so well, and at this time I had not learned how to swing dance, so I was hoping maybe I could watch the video and learn how to swing dance, from watching them. Probably not, if we're going to be honest. So, when the song had ended, I must have gone insane for a moment because I found myself actually approaching the couple. "Hi, not to be creepy, but I noticed you guys dancing and I videoed it. And I was wondering if you'd like to have the video too. I can upload it, give you the link, try to text it to you in several chopped text videos, The sleeves of his white button-down shirt were rolled up to the elbow, exposing his tanned forearms. And his black pants and suspenders were well matched to his black tie and his black and white saddle shoes. He looked really good, and when he smiled at me, I thought I was going to swoon. "That'd be awesome," the petite girl at his side spoke at last. "I don't have any videos of my dancing, and I don't think my brother does either." "Brother? Oh, that's so cool," I said a little too enthusiastically. He looked over at me with a raised eyebrow. "I just mean that brothers are cool. Yeah, I have 3 of them myself. Big ones. I mean, not like they're giants or anything. They're just older. I'm younger. Their little sister. So yeah, I've had brothers my whole life." Wow, I just said that out loud. Deep breath. "Want to dance?" he said with a big grin on his face. At this point, I was completely not trusting my voice, so I just, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We danced and danced and danced all night long. I was Cinderella at a USO 1940s themed dance. That night, I discovered my love for swing dancing, and I've been swing dancing ever since. I made a new friend, and as they used to say, I met a keen hoofer who was the cat's meow. Some old lingo for you. The rest of the night went by in a polka-dotted Benny Goodman haze. Thankfully, Leanna took a couple snaps of me dancing with Alex, otherwise I wouldn't have believed it ever happened. This night was definitely the icing on the cake. So, what the events of September 26, 2015 can teach us is first, it's good to keep an open mind, not hold tight to expectations of how we think a certain event or a time is going to go, especially if they're negative expectations. Second, always say yes when that friend of yours, like my friend Leanna, invites you somewhere new and you're kind of like, oh, say yes. Take a chance. My New Year's resolution last year was to say yes to virtually everything, and it was quite an adventurous year. So say yes. And lastly, don't be afraid to randomly video people and approach them in a self disclosed, non creepy, stalker like demeanor. Very important. Because you just might make a new friend. Or more.